Hello, Pisces. Today is Sunday, June 21, 2026, and your life is beginning to take paths you didn't quite expect, or rather, paths you did expect, just not this soon. You are entering a period in which you will feel the firm, clear urge to turn a good portion of your daily life completely upside down. To step into a stretch of time this fast-moving and intense, it would do you well to make some kind of transition or preparation for what is coming. If you have any kind of interest in meditation, relaxation, or any spiritual practice that brings you a sense of calm, now is the time to lean into it more deep. Your emotional relationships, and we'll talk more about those in a moment, may be shaken up by this turbulent cycle of rising and falling emotions. The planets are aligned in such a way that they are pushing you to place your priorities exactly where they need to be. Your inner circle of love matters deeply to you, and you need to clarify the horizon ahead. There are doubts, a degree of distrust, and a sense that it is necessary to shake up that world of the heart and renew it from the ground up. Now, keep in mind that this doesn't apply to every single Pisces out there. It's a tendency, a general pull. So if you feel genuinely at peace with your partner, then by all means, keep moving forward. At this point in your life, you already know very well that when it comes to your finances and your career, making long-term plans or trusting that a long-time employer will always have your back isn't the safest strategy anymore. You're better off carving out your own path and letting go of the idea that the only way to earn a living is by renting out your talents to someone else. Try, on your own terms, to go after what you truly believe you deserve. Now let's get into the specific details of love, health, work, and your compatibility with other signs for today. When it comes to your health, disconnecting should be your first form of therapy right now. That doesn't mean you need to throw your devices out the window, delete all your social media accounts, or send a mass message telling everyone you're going off the grid. What it's really about, at its core, is learning to moderate that constant state of being permanently plugged in. You can start small by sleeping with your phone on the other side of the room instead of right on your nightstand, and by stopping yourself from checking emails once you're well into the evening. Set clear schedules for your tasks, get yourself better organized, and above all, be demanding with yourself about how you use your time. Your body is also asking for more physical movement, and it's worth honoring that. Tension builds up in the muscles, especially when you spend long hours working at a computer or a tablet, staring at a screen. At some point, you realize you haven't moved in 3 hours, and that first stretch afterward is absolute agony. So set alarms for yourself. You can try the Pomodoro technique, that timer-based method that tells you when it's time to step away, but not the kind of break where you just stay seated. The kind where you actually get up and move around. It really does make a difference. For work, there's one piece of good news, and one that's a bit more complicated. The good news is that your energy and motivation are in exactly the right place to start new things. You've got the drive and the enthusiasm. The less exciting news is that the change won't be quite as easy or as quick as you're imagining. It may take longer than you expect, but at the same time, it might also surprise you with how fast certain things begin to move. I know that sounds a little contradictory, so let me explain. Your desire and willingness to move forward will be strong and immediate, but the practical side of things, the paperwork, the logistics, the processes, those may take a little more time. What favors you right now is precisely that forward momentum. This is also the perfect moment to dig deep into your past, into your oldest dreams and deepest interests. Your hobbies, your passions, the things you've always loved. It is in those places where a true treasure of ideas is waiting. Projects you left unfinished back in your teens or early 20s, businesses you once dreamed of launching, things you once burned to create. All of those unfinished projects have been sitting there. Now is the time to bring them back to life. Rack your brain, revisit the past with open and curious eyes, and start asking yourself, what did I leave half done? What idea got knocked out of my head by someone else's discouragement? Because so many times the people around us, even with the best of intentions, have slowly chipped away at our enthusiasm, pulling us back to earth in the name of being realistic. The person who tells you, look, I'm only saying this for your own good, but in doing so completely deflates your motivation. Recover those ideas that other people's well-meaning advice pushed aside, because there is a genuine gold mine sitting in those memories. If you're currently looking for work, you're at a point in your life where you're taking a much more flexible view of things. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that whereas before you may have cared a great deal about a certain title or level or status, right now you value the overall experience more. Though of course the paycheck still matters, because life costs money every single day. But it's as though you're beginning to see jobs as stepping stones toward a bigger goal rather than final destinations in themselves. You won't mind taking a position that's a little farther from home or a little less prestigious, as long as it gives you something useful in return. Maybe it frees up your afternoons so you can study towards something better, or maybe it offers a different schedule or more personal freedom in your day. Your mind is wide open to finding work that isn't necessarily the dream job, but that gives you stability and the breathing room to keep building toward where you really want to go. When it comes to your finances, there are moments in life when you're called to play the role of the voice of caution. And like every role life hands us, sometimes you simply have to step into it when circumstances demand it. Even though things may be moving along reasonably well right now, it falls to you to be the one who spots the warning signs and stays very careful about spending. It wouldn't hurt to put a few restrictions in place so your budget stays on track and organized. The new projects ahead are going to require real effort and possibly some financial belt-tightening. You may find yourself faced with the choice of working for a lower rate or losing clients. And if you run your own business, the same principle applies. It might be time to bring your prices down a bit in order to attract more clients and build a stronger foundation. While that's not an ideal situation, it's one that forces you to become more efficient in how you operate and how you present yourself. And building a solid reputation is always a worthwhile investment in the long run. As for your day-to-day household finances, no concerns there at all. Everything is on track and well in order. On the subject of love, there is an energy in the air today that feels like the hand of destiny, making itself unmistakably known. As much as you might want to stay calm and keep the surprises at bay, there is something deeply powerful stirring within you. The purifying will of the stars telling you that this is an all-or-nothing moment. If you're in a relationship that always seems to depend on what's happening around you, one that other people are constantly weighing in on, whether it's friends debating whether your partner is right for you, or family members voicing their approval or disapproval, then that relationship deserves an honest look. There are a lot of people living this kind of dynamic, where the relationship isn't truly grounded in itself, but is constantly being defined by what everyone else thinks. Ask yourselves, are you going to free yourselves from all that noise and actually live your own story? Or will it always be shaped by outside opinions? Because if the equation is, when everything outside is going fine, we're fine. But when things around us get hard, we fall apart too. That relationship carries a real risk of breaking down at some point. On the other hand, if you are in a long and deeply established relationship, one built on years of shared life, real experiences, and a strong history together, then that bond is solid. You may have your good days and your harder ones, but today the planet Venus is watching over you, supporting you in continuing to grow together. Your relationship is in very good hands. If you're single, your emotional state isn't really at its peak right now, and that's completely okay. You're not obligated to perform happiness or play any particular role at this point in your journey. The beautiful thing about times like the one you're in, defined by transition and renewal, is that you feel freer than usual to simply do what you want. That includes choosing to stay home on a summer evening, settling in with your favorite movie, deciding who deserves a text back and whose message can wait a little longer. That is your freedom, and as long as you're honoring it with kindness and respect toward others, you're doing exactly right. On the subject of your energy today, you're running somewhere in the middle, oscillating between higher moments and lower ones as the day moves through. Think of it as transition energy. It's not about being at full power, it's about being prepared for the shifts that are coming, shifts that are going to stir some things up in meaningful ways. On the positive side, focus on the moments when your energy rises and use those windows to take the steps that push your changes forward. Ride those highs, and when the lows come, just do your best to carry through them without forcing too much. On the negative side, try not to go around in circles over things that have no real prospect of changing anytime soon. Put your attention on what you can actually shift and what might open up as a result of that shift. And stay mindful of the negative forces that are always lurking, always ready to make your limitations and obstacles feel bigger than they truly are. For students, with a well-organized schedule, timely reminders and alerts set in advance, and the right study partners by your side, getting through the tests and exams that are keeping you up at night won't feel as overwhelming as it does right now. You are more capable than the stress is making you feel. Keep your eyes forward and keep going. And when it comes to compatibility today, you have a wonderful day ahead with 3 signs in particular. First, with people born under Taurus. Today holds something truly special, a shared sense of progress, a feeling of being understood by one another, and a sense that what you are doing together has real meaning for both of you. Second, with people born under Aries. A spectacular day, very positive, happy, stable, and full of joy and good feeling. And third, with people born under Virgo. Also spectacular and very positive as well, with a strong shared desire to keep building on what you have together. Without a doubt, a day worth savoring. On the more cautious side, there may be some friction or a bit of distance with someone born under Gemini today. But remember, it's only for today, and only if an argument actually comes up. I wish you an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Pisces.